Welcome back. So this video is a follow-up to the video I last posted. So if you haven't watched that one, I would recommend you watch it so you better understand my methodology of what goes into this more video that is more strategically minded. So let's get right into it. All right, so this is basically what I call the weekly planning sheet. I get it. It's a boring name, but it gets the job done. The more boring something is, the more effective you're probably going to be at it. So, great. So, basically, we have the weekly planning sheet. And basically, the first section, you have the roles and goals that you like to accomplish. So, in the roles, for me, I have being an individual, being a student, being an athlete. For you, that could be being a wife, being a grad student, or having your job. Whatever that could be, that should go in here. And then the goals here, or metas in Spanish, is basically what you'd like to accomplish in those areas every week or throughout the week. That's pretty much it. So for me, let's say I'm a student, and let's say I would do research meeting or classes, whatever that could be. Like athlete would be running every day, or diet, whatever that might look like for you. Really, there isn't a right way to do it. However, there is a right way that works for you. Always keep that in mind. The next section is Sharpen the Saw, which basically is a way to keep yourself as a human working in the areas that will make you better, keep improving as a person, which is the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the social, and emotional. And, physical, that could be like running more. Mental, that could be like, hey, maybe I should try meditating more. There we go. And then the last section, which is part 3, and the most exciting one, is basically the daily priorities. This is pretty much what I call it. And basically, you have the days of the week, and then you have every hour of that week, and then you're able to design how you would like to plan out your week in advance. Why do I do this? Number one, I get to do and think less about what I'm going to do, which it also allows me to focus on the tasks that I'm doing presently, and I'm also able to focus more. And the other thing is that, sure, there are always going to be some type of randomness or events that you didn't think were going to happen, and for that, what you can do is actually be okay if you don't meet those deadlines, or maybe you thought you were going to do math homework for 8 to 9, but you slept 10 or whatever. So it doesn't matter. You can just always fix, and you can always delete and whatever you want here. And then for Monday, Tuesday, instead, you can just write stuff that you're going to do. So for me, so let's say I write the newsletter on Fridays, and then I do my daily writing, and then I know I have a math test on Wednesday, so I say for math test, and then I can come back here and then decide, oh, you know what, I'm gonna study for the math test in the 2 from 2 to 3, and then I'll be ready for the exam on Wednesday. Really, it's not that. It's pretty simple and something that you can implement and something that you can try out. Maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't work, and that is fine. But what matters actually is that you tried it. In the last section here, the little section is notes, things to keep in mind, or things that you would like to, not forget during the week. For me, that usually looks like, remember to talk to that professor, or remember to do certain homework, or remember to work on that project that you always wanted to work on but you never get time to, or sleep early. It doesn't really matter how this looks like. This is something that I've been doing for the last 3-4 years, and again, if I've ever done anything productive, it will be because of this. And I'm sharing this because I believe it could help people here who could be a little more productive. Again, it's never about being more productive for productivity's sake. It's about getting to do the things that you have to do, like homework, like schoolwork, so you get time to work in the things that you want to work at, like that side project, or you're writing, or making that video, whatever that looks like. So I hope it's helpful. I will leave the link below if you want to check it out and play around with it. And yeah, I hope it's helpful. Thank you.